Morning everyone, and welcome to Colombo Park Oval. You join us for this match between Derbyshire and Gloucestershire. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell.
That's a surprise. I really did believe the obvious choice would have been to throw the ball to your bowlers. But now it's time for the openers to pass.
Solid defence, very compact.
Looking very solid to start the team's innings.
Perfectly timed.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wedding.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot, saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Scott has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
We're on.
That's the over. Derbyshire are none for 14. Reese comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Oh, good bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Good bit of timing there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes.
It's wide, and they're all over it. Brilliant square drive, flies away to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Right out of the middle.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No worries on that, to use a very Australian expression. Cut away with precision.
The session comes to an end, and there's been a lot to like about what we've seen. I'm off for a short break.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Right there. Yep. No!
Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Time that brilliantly.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot through the gap.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. Derbyshire are 1 for 50.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Catch him!
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
End of the over. 24 off it. Derbyshire are 1 for 74. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Great shot.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nicely played.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between
That's the
these
50
two.
partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Keeper.
Good return back from the deep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
That shot brings up 50. Raises the bats and appreciation from the fans in the crowd.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Super shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. That's just outrageous.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very...
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Into the gap. Nice shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Absolutely nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Middle that one, great timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Brilliant shot, that.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Incredible shot. Straight through the covers. 4 runs.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or 2 to settle things down. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's just timed brilliantly, moving closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Scott has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's it.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these
A
two.
really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keep it.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yes.
Super shot that.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Good bit of timing there.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Right off the middle of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Right out of the middle.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, that's a spot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Great shot through the gap.
Yep.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Waiting.
Out! Good catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A solid knock. Unfortunately, couldn't go on to turn it into a century in that first innings. It's certainly given them something to build on here.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Duncan didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
140.
Oh, bones.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Misses everything.
Bowling. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Good throw from the deep, on target. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
Power and precision in that shot.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Catch it.
Nicely played.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Higgins from the marquee end. Lovely shot, straight back past the bowler.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Catch him.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yep.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Oh, nice ball.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Oh, ball.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
confident appeal. Could it be? Good catch.
Yeah.
Out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Could be close.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Just about timed that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yes.
This misses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.